this online. My thoughts on the fact that apparently the BBC is betraying England. Quit saying America got that trailer. People who went to Comic-Con got that trailer. That's it.
Yeah.
Not everyone went to Comic-Con in America. A small chunk of America saw it. Shut up. And then there was that, because there was this whole kerfuffle that the complete Series 7 set in England didn't have the Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe, but the American one did. But they eventually fixed that because of fan pressure. And their reasoning was kind of sound. We already put it out. You can just buy it. Which, yeah, that's true, but whatever. There's some people who are that stickler. No, you did it before. You have to keep doing it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's not a question, but I'll answer that looming thing that's been around. You people are making mountains out of anthills, people. It's a couple coincidences. And you're not thinking it all the way through. Calm down. They know, they still love England. They're trying to get an international crowd going. They want to keep their hold on that because that's bigger than England. This may shock you. The world is bigger than England. You could almost say England's a part of it, but we're not going in that deep. That's too much.
That's a whole video of exploration in of itself.
I'm going to start my own series where I have, like, it's going to be like that Carl Sagan show where I'm in a spaceship and explaining it to you. But that's later. Now, just keep that in mind. Just calm down. Calm your tits, people.
To quote the Big Lebowski, whatever happens, the dude abides.
Yes, indeed. Well, nothing bad's going to happen. Moffat's not going to do the wrong thing, and William Hartnell's ghost is going to haunt the world. Actually, that sounds kind of awesome.
A 50-foot, Stave Puff Hartnell man.
And he's a Stave Puft Marshmallow Man, but he has like a Hartnell wig and the jacket and a cane.
And at that moment,
and he just has a giant, like, huge, scary version of. It can only be defeated by Matt Smith, David Tennant, Peter Capaldi with proton packs.
Christopher Eccleston wouldn't come back to help them.
Christopher Eccleston would be like Rick Moranis. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a part of that anymore. I moved on. Yes, I'm so glad I made that comparison. I'm proud.
Yes. So I think we've got everything out for that question. So thank you, your crazy girlfriend. I still love that name.
It's a great name. Okay, next one.
Next one comes from Wolfman the Impaler. And he asks, since IDW already crossed over Doctor Who with Star Trek and to agree the original series, what other crossovers would you like to see with Doctor Who in another IDW property? Well, unfortunately, we can't get that because, as I said earlier, IDW no longer is going to be holding the rights to Doctor Who come the end of the year, and it's going to go back to BBC.
Well, let's just do a crazy what-if scenario anyway. Well, I guess Ghostbusters has already been established. That would be awesome. Especially because the show's made 2 Ghostbuster references.
Yeah, they fought alien ghosts before in Mars Attacks Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's not really a big... That's the thing, a lot of these aren't huge stretches. I mean, if we put him in G.I. Joe, he'd just act like he's hanging out with the unit guys again. Maybe the same thing with Transformers. Now, that's the thing, it's... Because of how adaptable the show is in terms of what it can come up with, literally, he could show up in the world of My Little Pony.
And everyone would freak the fuck out.
Yeah, that's right, the world would crack in half. And Coolio would be like, eh. But yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a little too extreme because with all the other worlds, you could kind of just imagine a live-action setting, but it has, like, robots and all the, the trimmings of their universes. But But in that world, he's a human being talking to cartoon characters, so it'd be a Roger Rabbit kind of deal. That's right, everyone. Bob Hoskins is the Doctor, which would have been kind of cool.
He's the 13th Doctor.
He's going to come out of retirement, and it'll be great. His sidekick will be Jessica Rabbit. It'll be awesome. And not at all expensive to animate. All but 2 episodes a series will be companion light episodes. Because of budget constraints and time. Just anything, really.
Yeah. I think it would be cool to see Mars Attacks Doctor Who and just have it... Because I actually had an idea for this. If you had... Like, I would put it with the Martians have found, like, a little gap in their universe. They go through it. They've ended up in the Doctor Who universe, and I put it with Tom Baker. Because you can... Honest to God, these things look like Tom Baker monsters.
Look like... Half the time, like, depending on how you, like, what image of Tom Baker you're looking at, it could look like Tom Baker.
Well, the whole
those giant eyes and that teeth.
Well, the whole idea I had for it is like the Martians have ended up on an alternate Mars, home to the Ice Warriors, and the Doctor's kind of caught between the Ice Warriors, fighting it out with the Martians.
That'd be awesome. A civil war of sorts between the Ice Warriors and the Martians. Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you.
We'd be no survivors. And plus, if we have Tom Baker, then we finally get to... Because I don't know if... Maybe a novel or some comics did this, but I don't think we've seen him with the Ice Warriors. Big Finish is definitely not taking advantage of that yet. Yet, you bastards. You're gonna have her meet half of meeting Sand from Farscape. Come on. and you're making up a new Romana played by Drusilla from Buffy. You people have power.
Oh man.
The voice of them Wirt Owens the company anyway. Like, that's a funny thing. On the forums to Big Finish, there's this huge thing about, oh, will he fight the Cybermen? And I'm the one guy who's like, screw that. I want the Ice Warriors against him. Come on. Yeah. We've seen him fight the not the Ice Warriors. We've seen him fight the Cybermen. I would love to hear him deal with... Actually, the thing is, though, he just make a bunch of puns against their silly voice.
Yeah.
Because these are the classic ones. Oh, talk like this. As opposed to the modern series where they just kind of sound like a modified version of its dude. Because it would be annoying if they whispered.
Oh man, I just imagine like that was the dialect of the Ice Warriors. And then when Skaldak came back, he's like, "Why are you all talking like this?" Because
who adopted this idea?
Steve.
No. Why do you all have Lego hands? Why does your armor look like cheap styrofoam? With the hair. But yeah. More Skaldak. So Mars Attacks Doctor Who is probably the best idea.
Alright.
You sold me, sir.
Thank you. Alright, so our next question, we're coming down to the wire to the last few questions. Next question comes from Mr. Emerald123, and he asks, if you could meet any Doctor, who would it be? Well, I'm guessing he's not like talking about the actor, but if he could actually meet the physical Doctor himself.
Doctor number 2 would be fun to talk to.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, Dr. Troughton era Doctor would be a lot of fun. I'd actually think I would like to hang out with 5th Doctor. I'd like to go traveling with him.
Oh yeah, he would just be very nice to you and pleasant. The 2nd Doctor would like dance and play his recorder for you. Yeah. As long as you don't touch his TARDIS, he's really, really touchy about that.
Baker, 4th Doctor, obviously, that would be tons of fun.
I'd say Sixth Doctor, but if it's the wrong day, he might hurl you into the sun. You insulted my pants. Goodbye. No!
He just Sparta kicks you out the TARDIS door.
Pulls a lever. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Like maybe 10 and of course 10 and 11 would be great as well.
Yeah, very much. Because though they act like aliens, they surprisingly have a fun a fun kind of reaction to people.
Yeah.
Especially more 11, because 11 just sort of, to anything that breathed and talked, he acted sort of weird and eccentric at. He kind of his lack of people skills is so amusing that it goes right back to being fun to talk to. As opposed to, like say Hartnell or Colin or even maybe Eccleston, they definitely kind of like, hey, which one? Come on, I don't got all day. You're a time traveler. Yeah, whatever. Come on, what you need? You need $5? I don't carry money. Haha, go away.
Oh.
Yes, they all become Robin Williams.
There's your, that's the next Valyard right there.
All of the evil balled up and he turns into Robin Williams.
Oh, I take all of your regenerations.
I set up this trial. I created vermilion. I killed everyone. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over there. Popping everywhere.
I'm imagining that Valyard's TARDIS would be would be the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
No, it'd be the RV from the movie RV. That's the thing. He's made up of all the Robin Williams from the really bad ones.
So I wonder what Man of the Year Valyard would be like.
It's just, how the cover has him in that wig? It just looks like that. Like every time he shows up dressed like one of his shitty characters.
If that's the case, I can't wait for What Dream May Come, Valyard.
Jack Valyard will be entertaining. Jack Valyard comes with Bill Cosby, actually. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's not like he's his companion, it's more like he's the talking cabbage idea.
Well, he can't talk right now, so I'm going to play his evil plan. He's going to make you feel heartfelt because he is currently transitioning into the Patch Adams Valyard. So, it'll be kind of entertaining, insulting to an actual human being's existence. But he's Robin Williams and look all the emotional music. I haven't dusted that off in a while.
That was very well done.
Thank you.
Alright, so I guess we're done with that question. Amulia Reviews asks, what kind of villains would you like to see Capaldi's Doctor go up against in Series 8?
I was thinking about this the other day.
If I may go first?
Yes, you go.
It's always been said that you're never really the Doctor until you fight the Daleks. So, of course...
Exactly.
So, I really can't wait to see his first episode with him encountering the Daleks.
And it has to happen, because they have to use it once a series. That's just the deal they have set up with the people who own the Daleks. But yeah, exactly. That's a given, but it's always fun to see that first encounter. Yeah. Especially because Troughton's first story was a Dalek story. Damn good, and completely missing, mind you. I kind of think I want to see him finally face the Celestial Toymaker. I want to see him face that guy.
Yeah, that'd be loads of fun. The Celestial Toymaker back. I mean, obviously they could say like he's a cosmic being, so he could change his shape.
Mm-hmm. They even because obviously by the time, because they've used him in a couple audio dramas, and they have him replaced by another actor named David Bailey. They had to do that because at that point, Goth hadn't passed away yet, but he was getting too old to just